Hey YouTube, what is up? So this Game of Thrones episode was intense. Intense. It was a beast episode, yo. Like it had there was so much stuff going on. I even wrote down a list about, all the stuff. So let's get into this. So from what I'm seeing, the queen is now like Sansa. Like the position she's in, somewhat. Like when she was talking to Margaery's grandmother, like how she had to side Joffrey. The queen was the grandmother was like, the system is unjust and whatnot, and like how the men have the power, and when sometimes the women are smarter, like why should all the responsibility be pushed on the men when they don't even want to take responsibility? And then and then the queen was like something about, that's how the gods, that's how the rules are, or something like that, right? And she was like covering for Joffrey, like, because she couldn't say anything against the king, so she's like, it looks like she's in Sansa's position somewhat. In the scene, Theon, I was not expecting that. The guy that saved him in the previous episode, he turned against him. He was apparently it was just all a hoax the entire time, and he realized that he was not a Greyjoy on the inside. He was not Ironborn, and his father died at King's Landing. That was intense. Like he realized that he was neither a Stark nor a Greyjoy, but he was more a Stark. It was crazy. Like he had a revelation, and it was quite intense. But then then the guy turned him back in, and they started torturing him again, and he blamed all the people that he killed in the previous episode on Theon. So it's like, that's messed up. And what else? When they were on the road, Jaime and Brienne, with those guys, they cut his hand off in the previous episode and made him hang it around his neck. That actually looks pretty real. So, yeah, they're walking, and Jaime falls off his horse, right, into the mud. Like, his cut off hand is in the mud. Like, that would hurt itself, but, he's a buff guy, so. Right? And so he, grabs one of the guy's swords and starts, defending himself. And, but they eventually get him down. He has one hand, and he's weak. They kick him, and they're bullying him. They're really mistreating him, and they're just beating him up. And they gave him horse piss to drink, and oh man, they're really messing with him. Yeah, and he was talking to Brienne about his hand, like I said in my previous video. That hand. Oh no, I did make that video, but I had to make it 2 times, and it messed up with the camera or something, so I didn't upload it. Sorry about that. So yeah, his hand, that's his sword hand. That's a big blow to Jaime, because he is the Kingslayer. That's what he does. He backs up everything he does with his ability with his sword, and now they just have a hand. That it's crazy. And yeah, so I gained a lot more respect for Jaime in this episode. So Lord Varys told a story about how he got cut finally, and he actually got the wizard that cut his penis off. He brought him in. He has him in a crate in his house. It's actually intense. That sorcerer. But Joffrey and Margaery Margaery. She knows what she is doing. She has Joffrey in the palm of her hand, has full control over that guy. And that is a good thing, that someone needs to be in control of that guy. And even Tywin, Queen went to Tywin, and Tywin was like, you think of yourself as too smart. You can't even control your own kid. Margaery can, Yeah, but I don't know what Margaery's up to. I do not know what she is up to. But it's going to be awesome. I love the Margaery and Joffrey thing. That's cool. And Margaery went over and talked to Sansa, right? And you could see that Sansa and Loras had something going on. Just the way, well, at least Sansa likes him, and so she said that if Sansa marries Loras, like Margaery and her would be like sisters and best friends, and and Sansa would like that. I mean, that's nice, but I don't know. I feel like there's some ulterior motives in there. Yo, intense. The Night's Watch. What? Yo, I was not expecting this at all. So they're that guy, the guy that bangs his daughters, and they don't like the treatment they're getting. They're not. Has food stored up. He's eating all his chicken and wine and whatnot, and these people are eating like dry, moldy bread. Crazy. So they're like, yo. So one of the guys just like, one of the guys calls them out, right? And then he gets mad and pulls out an axe and threatens everybody and whatnot. And the guy's still messing with him. Yo, the guy has guts. You gotta admit, that guy in the Night's Watch has guts, right? And so there's two of them. One of them comes, and then the guy comes up at him, and sorry about that. So the guy comes up and stabs him, and then like in the neck, in the throat, with the little dagger, right? So he kills that guy, and then the leader of the Night's Watch. Yo, I cannot remember his name. I'm failing right now. Yeah, so whatever. One guy comes in, like, stabs him in the back. So it's crazy mutiny right now. Like, so that guy died. The leader of the Night's Watch died. The guy who was giving him food died. So Sam and Gilly run off with the little baby, and it's crazy. It's just like everyone's turning on each other. Like, there's no leader to the Night's Watch anymore, and it's just like, I don't know, yo, it's insane. Like, what's happening is crazy. And apparently, what is it? Oh, yeah, at the Brotherhood? Was it the Brotherhood? Yeah. The Brotherhood follows the Lord of Light. I don't know that. They were talking about with the Hound, the dog, and I did not know that. I thought they were like this atheist group who doesn't follow God, doesn't follow anybody, just themselves. But yeah, they follow the Lord of Light. I did not know that. So, anyway, so the last thing was Daenerys. Oh my gosh. I knew she wasn't going to give up her dragon. That was obvious. But the way she did it was intense. Okay, so she got the army, right? Finally got the army, the whip to the army, whatever, right? And gave the guy the dragon. But see, then she's like, a dragon is not a slave. And so she turned the entire army against them. And then the dragon, she was like, whatever she said, Dracarys, or something like that. And then the dragon, Dracarys. And then the dragon, like, burnt the guy. And so she has her dragon and the entire army. And then she asked the army if they would fight as free men for her. And they would. They did. So she doesn't have an army of slaves. They're willingly fighting for her. And she has her dragons. Yo, this was intense. Oh, and she speaks the language. Valyrian. Right? Valyrian? I don't even know, yo. But she speaks the language. She understood what the guy was saying the entire time. Yo, that was intense. That was like, I was not expecting that. That was crazy. It was a boss scene. Yo, so let me know what you guys think about this episode down below. Sorry I didn't put out my reaction to number 2. Well, I made it twice. And then, camera problems and whatnot. So I didn't upload that. I was like, forget it. But, let me know down below in the comment section. Looks like I'm going to be doing these every week, whenever they come out with an episode. So, let me know. Yo, what do you guys think is going to happen? Oh, no, don't answer that, because I know all you guys with the books and whatnot are going to comment down. Yo, just let me know what you think about this episode down below. Alright, see you guys later. Goodbye. Peace.